How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the SITREP. And today we are talking about VA service-connected disability with one of the foremost experts that I know, Curtis Evans. Thank you for being here, Curtis.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
We're going to be covering a lot of different topics regarding VA service-connected disability. It's going to be a series of videos, a new one coming out every week. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure that you do. Or you can also look in the video description below for additional videos that we have on this topic. But Curtis, thank you so much for being here. I really, really appreciate you making the time. Shall we jump into it?
Let's do it.
All right. So let's start with the question that makes the most sense. What is VA service-connected disability?
VA service-connected disability is what happens when a person joins the military, goes off, and something happens to them which is incurred in or aggravated by service. And if you have something happen to you in service, the most important thing that you need to remember is a claim can be filed for that once you leave service. But a lot of the times people don't think that what happened to them in service because of their age is worth it to file a claim, because they think, well, only people who really got hurt or really in bad situations or, lost limbs and life and all of these types of things should be the one to file a claim. But the reality is we all get older. We all have our own things we need to deal with. And at the end of the day, at 25, you think you can move mountains and change the world. But then at 45, when your back's hurting every day, your knees hurting every day, you can't walk, you can't run around and do the things you like, play with your kids. Now all of a sudden you're wondering, what can I do about this? And who cares about this? And then most of the time we just the folks who think, well, I just have to deal with it. But the VA's there to take care of you. And folks like me at the VBA, the VA hospital, we need to coordinate and work together to make sure all of the veterans out there know they have these services. And with Service Connection, it never ends. You can be 20 years old, you can be 90 years old. You can still file a claim because you served your country.
The free VA New England mobile app is empowering those who served our country like never before. Access up-to-date information on benefits, healthcare, home loans, and more. Search VA New England in your app store today and access the benefits you've earned and deserve.